So, welcome to Saturday Night Nigel. They're threatening us with thunderstorms again, although they did that last night. Nothing happened, but it is getting cloudy now. It's humid out. A nice rainstorm and breeze would be welcome. Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
The current temperature in Egg Harbor Township is 79 degrees.
It says it's 79 degrees, but the humidity must be way up because it feels hot. Well, it feels sticky, if you know what I mean. How's everybody's day been? I was able to broadcast this afternoon for a couple hours. Hi, Josh. Thunder is hammer away here. Can you explain what that means to me, Josh Maletsky? Hi, Crystal. How are you? Always a pleasure to see you. Hi, Holly. You can come out. If she carries on, you just go take her back in. Hammering away. Oh, thunder is hammering. Oh, duh. I'm sorry. Yeah, where are you, Josh? Because it shows a massive thunderstorm going just north of us, northwest of us. I'm doing good, Crystal. Hi, Janaea. Janaea was in the nature cam today, the wildlife cam. New York City, yeah, that's where it showed the. See, I always used to think we were directly east of Philadelphia and we would get whatever weather Philadelphia got, but we're not. We're southeast of Philly. So this storm is coming up from like Maryland through Philadelphia and then up through northern New Jersey and into New York. But if it drops down, we're supposed to get, they're saying at 8 o'clock, thunderstorms. Holly, if you're still watching in there, Crystal, oh, here comes Holly. And there comes the loudmouth girl. See, from up here, our angle is for those of you that looked at the nature cam, the wildlife cam today. From up here, you can see it, and where all those squirrels and groundhogs and bunnies and everything out there, Sable can see them from up here. And the hole next to the house is huge over here. I'll take you out there and show you. Not tonight.
Is it like big enough for a family to get in and out of? Is that
Yeah, that's why I don't fill it in because I'm afraid she has babies. And Janaea, you can finally hear it. I know. I had to pay $99 for an app that turns a application's audio feed into like a virtual wire, like it's plugged into the system. So that's what I did. There was, well, you probably, depending on when you were watching, you might have heard me. You know what she's gotten cooler with, though, Sable, is the squirrels. Um, but you probably, at one point today, you heard the lawnmower running because I mowed. I even mowed out back some, and I mowed out front, and I mowed in the backyard. And when I wasn't mowing, you might have heard the crows out there. If they come usually as a group of like three of them. What is a group of crows called? A murder, right? I think. Hey Google, what's a group of crows called?
A group of crows is called a murder.
There you have it. Crystal, when Holly pops back out, I'll tell her you said hello. Oops. I'm relaxing in my chair. So hopefully we do have at 8 o'clock thunderstorms. It also says 10 o'clock. But I think that's all going up to Josh. We've had quite a bit of rain. Well, it's usually a group of 3 of them get out back where the bird bath is, and they get on the ground and they eat the seeds, and they'll peck at the peanut shells. But they're loud. There's Holly. Crystal says hello, Holly.
Hello, Crystal. It's fucking hot.
It says it's only 79 though, but
In
it's
there it says it's 83.
well, then Google's full of shit.
I think maybe that adds in the humidity, maybe. You think?
No,
No?
maybe. I don't know. It might be real feel. But we've had a couple days that have been 100. Josh says hello, Holly.
Well,
Josh seems normal, although at first I thought he was talking strange. I'll explain. He said, "Hey Nigel, thunder is hammer away here." I said, "What?" And he said,
thundering away.
"Yes." See, she got it. I'm the moron.
Boy, the bunnies are very active tonight.
Yeah, well, those babies are now not so small.
Wow.
So what else I do for the bird bath on hot days is in the freezer downstairs, I keep like a Tupperware dish that I fill with water, and I let it freeze into a big ice cube, and then I take it out there and I dump it in the bird bath so it cools the water down. Sarah says, "Hi Holly, I finished reading We Used to Live Here. It was so good. Very trippy. Loved the Mandela premise. Definitely got my head."
See? I'm glad you liked it.
Josh, you don't have to apologize. She figured it out. I'm the dumbass. Holly says she's glad you liked it, Sarah. But she threw in there, "See? See, I told you so."
Sable,
Archer's right under the desk here.
you need to be good. But we're going to have to go back inside.
Did you open this? Yes, you did. We have to open both doors because you see over my shoulder there, that plastic thing? That is to keep the cool air inside and the hot air outside. And it's got a magnetic strip down the middle. So when we walk through, it automatically closes. They make them in screens too, like a lot of people have them on campers and stuff. Well, we got them here so that because she loves to be on the back deck. Like when it's really hot, she doesn't have to be argued with. She comes in, but she likes to lay out here and she can go in and out at will. The problem is they're not like clear plastic. They're like a frosted. They have a pattern in them. So she can't see. So she gets excited and she goes running in and the door's closed. She slams into the pane of glass. So that's why we always have to open both doors when she's out here. The other option is I could put something in front of one of the doors.
I'm 30% into the Leslie Jones book, by
She's 30% of the way into a book about lesbians.
Leslie Jones.
Oh, Leslie Jones. That's the lady from Saturday Night Live?
Yes, it's called Leslie fucking Jones. It's the name of the book.
That's her book name. Well, Leslie, do you kiss your mama with that mouth?
My mom said, "Do you know she's 55?"
No, I knew she wasn't 25.
She didn't get her break like the Saturday Night Live until she was 46 years old.
She left, didn't she?
But Chris Rock got her the job. She's not a lesbian, by the way.
No, I was just saying because you said Leslie.
No, I thought she was a lesbian. She likes the D.
Chris Rock ain't so funny anymore.
No, he's not.
His Netflix special I thought was horrible. Wanda Sykes was funny. Sebastian Maniscalco is hysterical. And the bearded fellow. What's his name?
Which one? The one I showed you today?
Yeah,
Nate Bargatze.
Nate Bargatze. Speaking of Bargatze, we went to Bagliani's today. The Italian market.
And we went to the other place too.
And we went to the one around the corner.
Oh, tell them about getting bad information about the cheese.
Yeah.
Somebody told you to get some cheese.
We stopped at this store and it's like a lawnmower place. And the guy I was talking about, oh, it's good to see you here because we were up and we're a little early. We're going to Bagliani's and Infidel, whatever it's called.
Inferreros or Inferellos?
Inferreros, another Italian market, which we'd never been to before. And yeah, Bill Burr's good. And I said, well, I like to get this New York cheese, it's called. And it's basically pepper jack. And he said, oh, I get this Italian blend at Infer. So I got the Italian blend. And it tastes like ass.
It tastes like Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, it's all right.
That's it. No other blend.
But I didn't get
Parmesan
both
cheese.
because, it's a container that's a decent size. And I can only eat so much before I plug up. They should have had that on the Titanic. It wouldn't have sunk. But, yeah, I'm not thrilled. And if I see him again, I'm going to tell him, shut up, is what I'm going to say to him. Don't make me any suggestions. I tried watching Ghostbusters, The Frozen Empire.
Let somebody guess how long you got into it. Have somebody guess.
Somebody take a guess how long I watched. Nobody's willing to guess. 10 minutes? No, about 5. It was, first of all, I never found the special effects in Ghostbusters good. And that beam that comes out of their proton guns looks like it was drawn by a 3rd grader. And the ghosts look fucking stupid. And this thing in the first, Bad Ben has better special effects for what it costs to make than this movie that probably cost over $100 million. So I just shut it the fuck off. I will eventually watch the whole thing. It'll probably take me 5 to 10 attempts. I'll watch it in portions.
Did you finish watching
The one with Robert Pattinson? No.
They're making another one. Are you gonna watch the Joker musical?
I'll try it. I love Lady Gaga.
He's engaged, you know.
Yes. To a man.
I know.
You need the nostalgia for the originals to get through it. Probably I did, but I wasn't thrilled by either new one. I hear you. I saw the old ones. I even saw the one with the ladies in it.
I'm just a big Bill Murray fan, so that's why I watched him back in the day.
Well, Bill Murray, he can be so nice, but there's also some bad stories about him.
He's a sex addict.
You know.
There's stuff you didn't really need to know.
Did you ever see him on the talk show where he fell off the stool? He was sitting on a stool like we have in the kitchen,
Yeah.
and it went over. And he just sat down, kept going, kept going, kept going. Boom. It's out there. Google Bill Murray falls off stool.
You know David Letterman?
No.
He did a lot of weird shit on David Letterman. He was David Letterman's very first guest, and he was his very last guest.
I live right by Charleston, South Carolina, and Bill is around all the time. Woodland knows him well enough to just refer to him as Bill.
I watched a documentary about people just running into him all the time in towns. He would go to like frat parties, and just like show up at people's birthday parties.
Well, that Bruce Springsteen story is amazing. He was in a city doing a series of shows, and it was a night off. So he goes into a movie theater, and there's a young couple there, and hi Ronnie, and they got talking to him, and they knew he was Bruce Springsteen, and they said, "Do you want to watch the movie with us?" And he said, "Sure." So he sat down with this guy and his girlfriend, and watched the movie. And then afterwards, he says, "Do you want to come back to my house?" And he said, "Sure." So he went back to this house in whatever town this was, and he walks in, and he introduces him to his mom, and she says, "Who is he?" He goes, "Mom, this is Bruce Springsteen." And she's like, "Who?" And he went in, he got like a Bruce Springsteen record album, and he came out and says, "Bruce Springsteen." She goes, "Oh my God, let me make some eggs." And so she made scrambled eggs at like 1 in the morning, and he sat down with them, and he ate eggs. And he said for the next couple of decades, every time they'd come through town,
Come on, baby.
he would stop by and they'd hang out. I saw the kid Gayton, I think that's his name, from Stranger Things, Galen. Come here, Sable. Sable, get in the house.
Come on, Mabel. Mabel.
She's in timeout. There's an animal in the backyard. She's losing it. I'm considering putting up a wall along the bottom here so she can't see out. So Anybody got any plans for tonight? All right. Well, there's not a lot of conversing going on tonight here. So I guess I'll just end the broadcast early. So I'll either see you later or see you tomorrow. See you. Love you. Bye.